Alright, shalom. All praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to elders of GMS. And also much love to you brothers coming by with all faith and honesty. We're going to jump right into these stories. Right now, this is a clip of the, I think this is China's representative of the UN. Going to go talk to the Pope, okay? And this is showing that we've been telling you this is a beast. This whole power structure is the structure of the beast, okay? And it's all one big unit, one cohesive unit, all right? And the church is just how you say, a mask of it, or a branch of the beast, okay? So let's get into the video.
Your Holiness, it's a great honor to meet you. Your Holiness, it's a great honor. Congratulations on behalf of the United Nations and the Holy See show of the United Nations. Thank you. I'm just coming back from the Vatican. I was greatly honored to have an audience so early in his tenure. I told His Holiness that his choice of name after Saint Francis of Assisi was a powerful message for the many goals and principles shared by the United Nations. I was especially privileged to meet Pope Francis as we mark 1,000 days to the deadline for the Millennium Development Goals.
So, I'm showing you right there, they got stuff's finna start moving quick, man, on the damn so-called illuminated one side. So, and I want to jump into this next story and read it real quick. I can play the video.
Mom! 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 Mommy! 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 Mama! Mama!
I'm gonna mute that. It's already
Ma!
done. No, muted. Salakia for that, man. These devil ass commercials they got going.
India has picked to test launch a medium-range missile, a threat that, as of this moment, is still empty. U.S. Secretary of Defense Chuck Hagel has warned the nation that the country is, quote, skating very close to a dangerous line, end quote.
And this is North
How
Korea.
close to the wind is North Korea skating? Joining us now to discuss, we have Scott Snyder, Senior Fellow for Korea Studies and Director of the Program on U.S. and Korean.
We'll actually just read the story. And I'll zoom in for you so you can see the top of it. And it says, Dick Cheney warns GOP on North Korea. We are in deep doo-doo. Okay? This is the first words out of his mouth. But I'm going to get a verse real quick. This is Job. This is the book of Job 18 and 11. The book of Job 18 and 11. And it says, we'll start at 10. The snares is laid for him. Who's him? It's Esau and his kingdom, okay? Mainly this beast, but Esau. This is what it's talking about because that's who's ruling right now. It says the snare is laid for him in the ground and the trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger, bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. They're talking about launching missiles, okay? And it's terrifying these Americans because now you got people. I was watching, or TMZ was on, all right, the TV, and you had dude talking about, I'm worrying about North Korea, man. You should have been worrying about that in the beginning. And you could tell he didn't want to say it on the TV, but you know it was weighing on him. But I'm gonna read the article, okay? If you guys can't read it, Salakia, but you can look it up and read it yourselves. And it says, former Vice President Dick Cheney told Republicans they should be very wary of recent threats from North Korea. CNN report on Tuesday. We are in deep doo-doo. Cheney warned the GOP lawmakers that a Republican leadership aide told CNN. Cheney repeatedly expressed concerns about the lack of intel on young North Korea leader Kim Jong-un, making him very unpredictable. The former vice president cited his past experiences with Saddam Hussein and added, "You never know what they are thinking." Cheney's past experiences recently made him a target for security around the 10th anniversary of the war on Iraq. He's a war criminal. Says when America took to the internet to publicly shame the Bush administration for initiating the war. His warning comes after weeks of tension between North Korea and the U.S. Escalating when Kim threatened a preemptive strike against the U.S. in March earlier this month. North Korea leader claimed to have authorized a nuclear strike on the U.S. White House spokesman Jay Carney responded to the threat in March, affirmed that the United States is fully capable of defending against any North Korean ballistic missile. White House spokesman Jay Carney responded to the threat in March, affirming that the United States is fully capable of defending against any North Korean ballistic missile attack. So you can go in and look on that just to show you, man, this thing's moving along. Alright, these prophecies are going back. I mean, you guys can tell that's all over the news, so I'm not gonna, run the tires in it too long. But another story, this is for the Arkansas, and I know we got some brothers in Arkansas too, so this is a story around Arkansas, and it says, let me get to the top, zoom in for you. This is the Arkansas ExxonMobil oil spill, even worse than thought. Right here you can see the picture of it. This is somebody's backyard. You can see the heater right here, the air conditioner, and I'll get to reading it. And it says, an Arkansas State Attorney General has announced that ExxonMobil pipeline rupture that has leaked thousands of barrels of oil in central Arkansas is substantially larger than initially believed, but that the same size of the leak still remains unknown. Cleanup crews have already recovered 28,200 barrels of oil water and 2,000 cubic yards of contaminated soil and debris, but may still have a long way to go before it is 22 residents evacuated from Mayflower, Arkansas can return to their homes. Follow RT in depth by day timeline on the Arkansas oil spill, and you guys can go here and click on it. But just to show you, man, this is a huge thing that's going down, and the major media ain't really touching it, all right, because they're putting a hush hush on it. So you brothers can go in and look in on that. And this is just a quick story of how the Most High is throwing dirt up on these damn devils. How you have the damn so-called Hitler people. This is a story that I found.
An active homosexual. And some people wonder, well, so Hitler himself was an active homosexual. And some people wonder, well, didn't the Nazis persecute homosexuals? And it is true they did. They persecuted effeminate homosexuals. But Hitler recruited around him homosexuals to make up his stormtroopers. They were his enforcers. They were his thugs. And Hitler discovered that he could not get straight soldiers to be savage and brutal and vicious enough to carry out his orders, but that homosexual soldiers basically had no limits in the savagery and brutality they were willing to inflict on whoever Hitler sent them after. So he surrounded himself, virtually all of the stormtroopers, the brown shirts, were male homosexuals.
That's why, if you look today in our military, you have a lot of homosexuals that do a lot of heinous things, man. Okay, that's why they had the whole issue with the don't ask, don't tell, because that's that spirit that's in there, man. That's that same wicked spirit that comes out of doing wickedly. It especially in that war scenario, that's why the Romans slept with little boys. Okay, it just breeds that. But that's that's the Edomites, man. They're naturally homosexuals. The Edomite males are faggots, man. they don't like their women. That's why their women come crawling to Israelites, man. Okay? They don't even like their own women. Alright, so I'm going to get this story. It says, man arrested at Missouri hospital for refusing to leave. It says, gay man. Just how you show you the Most High ain't playing with these homosexuals no more, man. Okay? He's giving them enough rope. Now it's time to destroy him and take him out the picture. Because now everybody wants to be okay with it and try to paint it like it's the new fad or something, okay? The Most High is finna start laying hands on these people. It says, gay man arrested at Missouri hospital for refusing to leave sick partner, not recognizing as family. Update. And it says, a gay man was arrested this week at a Missouri hospital after refusing to leave bedside of his sick partner. Probably got AIDS or something. Or Most High plagued him with sickness and now he plagued and threw his ass in jail. To show you that's judgment, man. Roger Gorgley went to a research medical center in Kansas City, Missouri on Tuesday to visit Allen, his partner of 5 years, but when he got there, a member of Allen's family asked him to leave, according to Kansas City Fox station, because he probably gave him AIDS. He was probably sick with some sick-ass disease that comes from being a faggot. When Georgia Lee refused, hospital security allegedly handcuffed him and forcibly removed him from the premises. Now we can visit Allen at all. It says now he cannot visit Allen at all because of his restraint order filed against him. I was recognized as being a husband. I was not recognized as being the husband. I wasn't recognized as being a partner. Georgia Lee told WDAF, adding that the nurse on duty refused to verify their joint power of attorney. She didn't even bother to go look it up and check into it. He's been a physiatrist unit or whatever unit part several times. A spokesperson for a research medical center was not immediately available to give a Huffington Post a comment. Alright, so that's showing you right here, man. This ain't the thing to be into, right? The Most High is casting judgment out every single way. These homosexuals he's been letting them fester, and now they think that they need rights. They're above the heterosexuals. They're adopting children. So they think they got it all plushed out. So now the Most High is finna come down and wreak judgment on them, okay? So with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to elders of GMS, and much love to you, brothers. Shalom.